I won't lie, it's getting harder. It's getting harder. It's getting tougher. Every day gets tougher.
Michael J. Fox just shared an update on his condition, and I hate to say this, but it's really bad. You guys are going to want to hear this.
I had spinal surgery. I had a tumor in my spine.
Ever since he first let us know that he'd been diagnosed with Parkinson's, Michael has never failed to keep us updated on his condition and on everything that goes on in his life. And for the past couple of years, he's been pretty much fine. But unfortunately, it looks like that's not the case anymore. In his latest announcement, Michael opened up about how his health has been declining pretty badly and how it's beginning to affect his daily life. According to Michael, it's getting harder each day, but it doesn't seem like he has any choice but to deal with it. For those of you that don't know, Parkinson's is a progressive brain disorder that causes uncontrollable and involuntary body movements like shaking. It also causes trouble with your balance and coordination. And according to the National Institute on Aging, people with Parkinson's may eventually have trouble walking and talking. From everything that Michael revealed, it's becoming really difficult for him to deal with this condition. Apparently, with each passing day, he sees himself struggling more with tremors, slurred speech, muscle rigidity, jerks, and twists than he has in the past. And that isn't even the worst part. Now, he has also been struggling with falls, and apparently, he has had a lot of broken bones because of it. Recently, Michael even had to get spinal surgery after doctors discovered that he had a benign tumor in his spine, a tumor that messed up his walking pretty badly. And because of this, he started to break stuff. But not just random stuff around his house. No, I mean stuff in his body. He broke his arm, his elbow, his face, and his hand. And there's still so much more. Michael knows that Parkinson's is a big deal because of the subtle way it gets to you. In his words, your life doesn't end because of Parkinson's, it ends with Parkinson's. Sadly, Michael believes that he isn't going to make it to 80 with the way things are going right now. Currently, he's just 61 years old, and right now, there's no cure for Parkinson's, but certain medications can help out with it. These are medications like levodopa, which helps nerve cells make more dopamine, and dopamine dwindles Parkinson's. People with this condition can also be prescribed some other stuff to help with involuntary movements and reduce their tremors and muscle rigidity. But unfortunately, there's nothing that anyone can do to stop the condition permanently. It's one of those conditions that you're just forced to live with until you pass away. Everything that's going on with Michael right now is really heartbreaking, and it has left everyone sad, because Michael is a really loved person. But on the plus side, with all the craziness going on in Michael's life right now, he still isn't letting anything stop him from helping others. A while back, he did an interview where he discussed the potential factors that may have led to him developing Parkinson's disease before he turned 30. According to him, he believes that the life he lived when he was much younger may have contributed to it in a way. In his words, there are so many ways people can hurt themselves, and there are so many ways he could have hurt himself too. Michael said that he could have hit his head somewhere, or maybe he could have drank too much at a certain developmental period in his life, but he apparently believes that the most likely cause for his condition is maybe that he was exposed to some kind of chemical. And then there are also the genetic and environmental factors. According to him, genetics loads the firearm, and the environmental pulls the trigger. Michael's openness in discussing the potential connection between his lifestyle and Parkinson's serves as a reminder of the importance of raising awareness about the disease and promoting healthier lifestyles for everyone. It's really important to continue supporting scientific research and understanding to combat Parkinson's and improve the lives of those affected by it. I guess that's why Michael has dedicated a lot of time and money to this cause. He founded the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research in 2000, and his foundation has gone on to raise more than $1.75 billion for research funding, according to the charity's website. The Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research recently funded a study that says researchers have discovered a biomarker for Parkinson's. A biomarker is a biological sign in the body for a disease or abnormality. According to Michael, this changes everything, and it really does if you think about it. Michael knows where they are right now with research, and in 5 years, he believes that they'll be able to tell if someone has Parkinson's, and if they're ever going to have it. And with this information, they can know how to treat it better. People who are in advanced stages of Parkinson's mostly struggle with falling and balance issues, and they often need to use a walker or sometimes even a wheelchair. They can also find it really hard to swallow. And unfortunately, the majority of people living with Parkinson's who are in advanced stages of it also experience dementia. Since there's no cure for it right now, physical therapy and speech therapy really go a long way. But at the end of the day, everyone is different and reacts differently to the condition. Michael, who has been living with it for over 30 years, is a pretty unique case if we're being honest here. He was diagnosed with it when he was just 29 years old. Michael says that he understands how hard it is for him, and he also recognizes how hard it is for people around him. But he believes that he has a certain set of skills that allows him to deal with his condition pretty well. And over time, he's realized that with gratitude, optimism is very much sustainable. In his words, if you can find something to be grateful for, then you can find something to look forward to, and you can carry on. Michael has really come a long way from when he was first diagnosed with his condition in 1991, because right now, he's embracing his condition and everything that comes with it. But the same can't really be said of when he was first diagnosed with Parkinson's. According to him, he hid his condition for 7 years before he decided that he couldn't hide it from everyone anymore. It's interesting how his first sign of it was from his pinky. Apparently, Michael woke up one morning and realized that his pinky just couldn't stop shaking uncontrollably. And when he broke the news to his wife Tracy, her response was, in sickness and in health. According to Michael, all those years of hiding what was really going on with him shook him, because he felt he was denying what was really going on with him, and also denying that part of himself that wanted to continue living and do things like usual. But right now, if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that Michael isn't going to let his Parkinson's stop him from doing what he loves and sharing his story with the world. Anyway, what do you guys think about all this? What do you make of Michael's recent health update? And what do you think about his journey so far? Let me know in the comments below.